Baking is not just about cakes. Some occasion, especially formal events, call for some pastries and other confectionery products to be served as snacks. Bakers are always readily available to make delicious pastries such as donuts, dinner roll, and lots more that will make any event an unforgettable one. This is Baker's World on NTA. I am Funke Oyeyele. Welcome. Today's episode of Baker's World offers you a rare opportunity to learn how to achieve some delectable pastries that anyone can turn into a business venture. Our baker today is also a chef whose experience in the baking industry can be an inspiration to both existing and intending bakers. We have so much for you on today's episode, so don't go anywhere. It's our Let's Bake segment, and I'm excited to see how our baker, Gloria, and our assistant will show us how to make yummy pastries and creatively decorate them. I bet you can't wait to see this. Well, let's get started.
I'll be starting with the dough for the meat pie, and I have here the flour. To the flour, I'm going to add the baking powder to it. And next is the salt. I'm going to add the salt to the flour and give it a stir. And I add my butter to it next. If you notice what she's doing, she's using the tip of her fingers to give it the mix because we don't want to overwork the dough. You can see it's properly mixed. So she's going to add her water into it. If you notice, she's not overworking the dough. It has to be a gentle mix. This is the outcome of our dough. She's going to wrap it with a cling film and drop it in the fridge to rest. I'll be making the filling for the meat pie right now, and here is my pan on the heat. First of all, I'm adding my oil to the pan. I add my onion and my ginger. My garlic salt. I add my turmeric to it and pepper. I allow it to simmer for like a minute. And here comes in my minced meat. I'll allow this to cook completely for like 5 minutes. Then I'll come back to it. At this point, our meat is cooked. I add my seasoning cube to it. Pinch of salt, and I give it a stir. So I can now add my potatoes and carrots. Stir for about a minute, then I add my carrot to it. This point will allow our carrot and our Irish to cook. So I'm going to add water to it and allow it to cook for like 5 to 7 minutes. The water should just be a little above your mixture. So I'm going to cover and allow it to cook for 5 to 7 minutes. I'll be making the roux for the filling. This is the thickener, and I have here with me the flour, water, and soy sauce. I mix to a soft paste. Make sure all the lumps are gone. And then I add to it the soy sauce. So what I have here is the roux, the thickener for the filling. It keeps your meat pie filling moist. Okay, we'll be checking our filling now. Yes. As we can see, it's cooked. To this, I'm going to add the roux, which is the thickener. You can see the finishing of our filling coming out very moist. Our meat pie filling is ready. I'm turning our filling into this bowl. You can see a very yummy and moist filling for your yummy meat pie. Okay. Yes, our dough is out of the fridge and we're going to work with it now. We work with measurement when it comes to our dough. So we're going to measure our dough in 140 grams so that we'll have the same size of meat pie. Here we have our scale. We want to start our meat pie right away, and here we have our dough ready. We have the meat pie rolling pin, we have the meat pie cutter, our egg and brush, and the meat pie filling, which is already cold. You pick the clean and place it on your cutter and make sure it goes round. I'm scouring the meat pie because when it goes into the oven, it needs where the steam will come out through. If I don't do this, the meat pie will open up. So with the help of this, the steam will go through the scoured area out. While the next is the egg washing to give it that glossy and shiny look. Yes, our meat pie is ready for the oven. It's going to bake for 45 to 50 minutes on 150 degrees Fahrenheit. We are mixing our donut right away, and what we have here is our flour and yeast. To this, we're going to add our salt, then the nutmeg, our sugar, and then our butter. We are now going to mix our donut with the mixer over there. I've added 4 cups of water to the mixture, so I'll give it some time to mix, then I add the remaining batch of the water. So we're going to cut out 100 grams each for our donuts. So we could have even shape for all the donuts. While I cut, she's going to do the rolling and placing it on the tray. Our donut is being rolled, and we're going to allow it to sit for 7 to 10 minutes. Then we'll put in the ring.
While our dough is proving and our pie is in the oven, we'll take a quick break, and when we return, we'll be having a chat with our guest baker.
I get a very colorful display. The first, because there's a saying that the eating is in the seeing. So I make sure the display comes out very colorful. And then the next thing I make sure is when preparing these items, I do them in a very clean environment, a very hygienic environment, to make sure that what goes into the stomach is as well healthy.
Gloria Noah Abama is a native of Kogi State, born in the 1970s to the family of Pastor and Mrs. John A. Alomoya. She started her early education at Shalawa Nursery and Primary School in Kaduna and proceeded to Government Girls Science Secondary School, Kuje, Abuja. After which Gloria had her tertiary education at Kogi State Polytechnic in 1998. By 2010, she decided to further obtain a degree at the National Open University in Hotel and Catering Management. At this level, her passion for the culinary world grew stronger. To improve her culinary skills, Gloria enrolled with Chef Academy, where she obtained a certificate in Introduction to Culinary and Pastry Arts. She also went for a course at Red Dish Culinary School, which certified her as a pastry chef. Gloria Abama believes in the saying, "Leave no stone unturned," and that's why she trained at the Professional Training Center in London as a food safety handler to ensure that our confectionery products are safe for consumption. Gloria Noah Abama is married to the love of her life and blessed with 3 beautiful children. Join us as we take our chat with the pastry chef and baker, Gloria Noah Abama.
They say to be a star, you must shine your own light, follow your own path. Today I have with me a woman who has followed the path she wanted in life. And through that, she has achieved many things in life. One of that is 2 feathers in her cap, a proficient chef and a very successful baker. She is the CEO of Ennett Concept, Mrs. Gloria Abama. You're welcome to Baker's World.
Thank you, it's my pleasure.
How did you first venture into the baking industry?
As a kid, I noticed in the home, I love being around the kitchen. And this has always been like all what I love doing around the house. So as I grew up, I now decided to follow the path which is like a passion to me. See it as this is what I want to do in life, and I went for it. So I think I got that right from when I was young.
Coming into the baking industry, what were some of your expectations?
I was really expecting it would be that easy, since it's a passion. It will like flow easily, but I had to come across some challenges that a bit withheld me back, but thank God today I'm where I am.
Speaking of challenges, I know it's been a long road for you. What were some of the challenges that you experienced?
I think I would say parents' challenge. They wanted me reading a different course. I actually wanted going for home economics. Yes, which I felt I would do better in it. But as parents, they said I should go for accounting. I had to swerve to accounting. And when I'm done with accounting, I now came back and decided to, okay, it's time for me. Let me go after my passion.
You've had a long, successful business in the baking industry. What's your business philosophy?
Yes, our philosophy as a business is to provide a wholesome food, handling of food. So we want to like come up with a wholesome confectionery and a very healthy one. And it really helped us to like mentor the younger ones that are coming up, because I work mostly with teenagers, and I felt that's the best way to like pass the baton across to, because the elder ones are going, so we need to bring up these younger ones. So my major philosophy is to bring up these younger ones and teach them how to go about this thing held in a healthy way.
Who were some of the people who inspired you?
I think my mom did, in a little way, because I noticed she's a very industrious woman. She loves doing so many things, and without measurement, you could see that she comes up with a very fine confectionery. So I think I got my inspiration mostly from her.
What's your advice for the young people who are thinking of starting a business in the baking industry?
First of all, have the passion, because this is what drives you to whatever level you want. And then secondly, they should go for proper training, not just the roadside training where they will just go get one or two ideas, then come and create what at the end of the day they cannot move forward. But when they get the proper and the right training, established yourself properly, and you find out that the business will take them far. They will be confident of themselves, and they will also know what they are delivering to their clients.
Well, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure having you on Baker's World.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Well, that was our chat with the CEO and its concept, Mrs. Gloria Noah Abama. We'll take a quick break now, and when we return, we'll be decorating our snacks.
Okay, we want to give our donut the hole now, so she will assist me in making the depression while I cut out the holes. We are working with flour now, so that it will not stick to our hands. All right, as you can see, our donuts are well proofed. Our oil is ready, and I'm going to drop the donuts to fry now. start decorating my donut. And I have here chocolate, dark chocolate and light chocolate. I start with the dark chocolate. Okay, we'll start the decoration of our cupcakes now. Please, can the cupcakes come in? We have 3 flavors of cupcakes. We have the vanilla, we have the red velvet, and we have the chocolate. Can I have the buttercream, please? I want to stack up our cupcakes onto this tower. I'll start with the top. That white divider.
Wow, this is really beautiful. I love how you package it, the decoration, and how you stack it. Even the colors look different and beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, what I love most about this is that each pastry have different color, different toppings. It's really beautiful. You've done a good job. Well done. This looks very good. That's our package for you on Baker's World today. Thank you for always watching, and you can also follow us on all our social media platforms, our YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and you can email us on our Gmail account. And until we come your way next week, I am Funke Oyeyele. Bye for now.